One of the common build errors seen when building projects in Code Composer Studio is an error that looks something like this, where the text of the error message says, "Could not open source file," and then the name of a header file. This is an error that comes from the compiler, and the error appears because the compiler is not able to find and open the specified header file. Now let's take a look at the example that generated this particular error. So you can click on the error message in the CCS build console, and it will take you to the specific line of code in the C source file that generated the error. So as you can see over here, the error is coming from test.h because the compiler is not able to locate this file. So the first thing we want to understand is where the compiler searches for header files. Now by default, the compiler first will look for the header file in the same directory as where the source file is located. So let's go in here in the Project Explorer view and take a look at the structure of our project. Now you can see that the source file test.c is located within a directory called source, and test.h is located within a directory called include. So they are not in the same directory. And as I mentioned before, the first place that the compiler is going to look for this header file is within the same folder as the source file. Now, if it does not find the header file in the same directory as the source file, it will then look for it in the system directories. So to figure out what the system directories are, you can expand on this includes here in the Project Explorer view. And you can see that by default, you'll usually find a path to the include folder that gets installed within the compiler tools. Now, in addition to this, you can add your own custom paths over here so that the compiler will also search those directories for a header file. So to do that, go to the project properties, and then under compiler, include options. Over here is where you can specify additional paths for the compiler to search. So you can click on add over here and then add the directory where this particular header file is located. Click OK, and then we can come back. You can see that that folder has been added over here to the search paths. And now if we go ahead and rebuild our project, you can see that the error no longer appears. So this is the process you would use to add search paths for header files. Hope this was helpful. Thank you.